Please join me in welcoming to the stage our guest speaker, Mr. Scott Simson.
If any of you have ever followed any of my work, or if you ever heard me speak or read my books, you understand and you know that my message is all about finding success through the choices that we make. My goal is to teach the choices that produce the best results. It's a matter about forming the right habits and taking the right action. Back in the old days, we had these amazing kings and emperors like Alexander the Great and King Richard the Lionheart. And these guys who would ride into battle with their warriors, and they'd fight side by side, slinging swords. King Richard the Lionheart, he died. He got shot in the neck with a crossbow bolt. That's how he died. How amazing would it be to serve next to a leader where he is the example? He's right beside you, feeling every pain that you feel, every bead of sweat that's running down his face. You have the same feelings. You're doing it together. Those are the types of leaders that we need to become. If you want something in life, you're responsible for getting it. No one else. No one else is responsible for our success. Just understanding that principle is accepting complete responsibility for our life, for the good and the bad. And I say take responsibility for the bad because when we blame others for problems or circumstances that we perceive as negative, when we blame other people for our negative experiences in life, we're giving up control over who is going to fix those problems in our life. But if we accept responsibility, we keep control. We're so focused on how they're going to compensate us, how we're going to get our retribution, how they're going to repay us for the harm that they've caused to us. And that's negative. We're spending our time focusing on things that don't really matter. Because in the long run, chances are those people that we're blaming, they're not going to compensate us justly, and we're always going to hold a grudge. We're always going to have problems. And this is important in leadership. It's important to be able to focus on the good things and understand that there is good in everything. Anybody can be a leader. It's a matter about forming the right habits and taking the right action. And habits are formed by making choices over and over and over again until our subconscious can replicate those choices without even thinking about it. They become us. How many in here have ever met a passionate leader? Ever had a passionate leader? I'm not talking about like the cry at sunset kind of guy. I'm talking about the leader who comes into work and he's so pumped up and everything about his job he loves. He loves the products. He loves the marketing. He even memorized the mission statement. Who memorizes mission statement? This guy did. We know people like that. That's who we need to become, because when you're passionate, that's contagious. Passion is contagious, and it lifts people up and motivates people and inspires people to do things that they never thought they could do. Anybody in here read Think and Grow Rich? Amazing book. Well, Napoleon Hill in his book says that in every adversity there's a seed of an equivalent success. In every problem there is a seed of an equivalent success. When we have problems, when we're struggling, we need to look for that seed. And if you focus your mind on looking for that seed, then you look at your problems more objectively. How many of you in here have ever felt the feeling of stress in your life? Show of hands. Keep your hands up. Now, if you have ever felt the feeling of stress, but you've been able to overcome that and learn and grow from that, and you're in a better place now, why don't you raise your hands? Oh, look around. Almost every single person in this room. So what does that tell us? That tells us that when we worry about things, it's a waste of our time. It's a waste of our mental energy, because chances are we're going to be successful. We're going to be happy again. And if we're not happy, it's not the end. It's what we need to think about. If we're not happy, it's not the end. If you're happy right now, your adversities, everything that you've gone through, every pain that you've gone through, if you're happy right now, it was all worth it. And if you're not happy right now, wait another 2 weeks until you're happy, and then everything was worth it. So when you choose to focus on the good and take responsibility, you're going to be benefiting your life in two ways. Number one, you have less stress in your life, because you'll be able to look at things more objectively. You even look forward to problems because you know that you'll be able to grow from them. And then the second way is that you'll free up time to focus on more important things in life. And when in leadership position, you'll be able to free up time to focus on your people and focus on what they need. Do you know that one of the top 10 things that employees look for in their employer is that they acknowledge them? People just want to know that they're making a difference. Everybody wants to know that they're making a difference. One of the best leaders that I ever had in my life, he would tell me when I was doing something wrong, but he wouldn't belittle me. He wouldn't be mean to me. He wouldn't criticize me. He would tell me what I was doing wrong and tell me how to fix it, and then I would fix it. And then when he got it, he would call me up and give me praise, give me twice as much praise as he did criticism. That was one of the best leaders that I had ever had. Compliments pay off tenfold. Compliment the people behind you. Obviously, that won't work in a leadership position. Right, Bob, you're looking manly today. No. Those things you can't, but you can compliment. Another one of the choices of success that I teach is the choice to be charitable. And I don't mean just charitable with money. I mean charitable with time and with thoughts and with actions. I tell people that if you want to make $1 million, you don't ask, how can I make $1 million? You ask, how can I give $1 million worth of value? If you want to accomplish a goal, you don't ask, how can I make my people accomplish this goal? You ask, how can I inspire my people to want to do it themselves, to catch my vision? And so as leaders, we need to be constantly growing and constantly learning and constantly doing things that build up that character and strengthen it. And that is what leadership is all about.